I journal because when I'm gone, maybe people don't remember what I did, but I want them to know who I was. Most people who journal are trying to be more productive, hit their goals, or just brain dump. The internet is obsessed with productivity and life hacks, and journaling is now another tool in that toolbox. But for me, opening a journal with a goal feels like a performance. That's almost like taking a step closer to be a better version of myself. But my journals aren't a tool for what I can achieve. They're a record of the person I already am. To me, my journals are one of the few places where I'm not performing or putting on some sort of mask. I'm allowed to make mistakes, there's no one to impress, and zero expectations. It can be cute or messy, but also very human. You can read about my dreams, my fears, my petty thoughts, and of course, the things that bring me joy. My journal isn't like an Instagram profile with my life's highlight reels. It's not how it works. It shows all of the sad and messy parts too, and if you ask me, that makes it more raw and honest than a social media profile could ever be. I don't know, maybe I'm just a weirdo, but have you ever wished you could ask a grandparent what they were really like at your age? I'm not talking about the family-friendly stories they tell over dinner, but what were their dreams? What kept them up at night? That's what these books are for. They're like a message in a bottle. I want a child, a grandchild, or even a stranger to know me. I hope that if someone else reads my journals, they might feel less alone in their own struggles and know the kind of person I really was. And okay, admittedly, carrying around a physical journal is not very practical and not what we'd define as eco-friendly. But a physical journal feels more real because it's tangible. You can feel its weight, see the dent the pen made on the paper, and the little water ring stains from spilled cups of coffee. Yeah, sorry, big coffee drinker here. But I mean, hell, you could even tell my mood at the time I was writing something from the subtle shifts in my handwriting. This overpriced notebook I'm doodling on is a more honest library of my life than anything else I've ever done. Now, it's true that people generally post their highlights and good memories on social media. But when you think about it, even our own brain usually tricks us into thinking nothing is ever as pretty as the past. It's part of why nostalgia is such a powerful emotion. I always find interesting rereading a journal years later, when I'm still me, but also a very different person. Noticing how I've changed prevents me from over romanticizing the past and it keeps me present. But hey, I'm a simple person, and I think legacy isn't always about great accomplishments. Sometimes it's the quiet story of a single life experience, told honestly. Everyone has a reason to start journaling, and I think this is mine. And when I put it this way, it sounds very morbid to say it like this, but I want my journals to outlive me. I want my journals to be my legacy.